car sure looks different from the first time he came here begging for help. Oh.
Did you really clear out an entire nest of buzzards to get that steel?
Hey, is it true that the war boys blew a hole in the wall near Jeep? Balefire's next.
Did it. Got the steel. Have a look. Back to the gate.
Apparently Balefire is overcooking with powder. I don't want to trade with Jeep, but we need the stuff.
Your deeds here have prepared us for what's ahead. And in the nick of time. War boys have been sighted, prepping most likely for an assault on our beloved ship.
They're coming! Stay coming, it's through!
The standoff is upon us! If you help, we might stand a fighting chance.
You helped Pink Guy build that sailing car. Did you tell him the waters will be back?
Well, garage full of parts, fences. Good.
I know you made good on the steel deal with the old man, but we ain't good yet.
Yelling high on a few more songs. That's how good I feel.
Say, if you're looking to gain the favor of the gods, you can always do a death run. Krondazzle's not far.
brought us the sign. Look how it watches over us from above.
Yeah. Jeep bought a slave from Bullet Farm. Apparently he wants to cook better for himself.
There's a convoy coming. Fuel truck is the lead car. 2 more dust clouds beyond it. Figure they fixing to blow up our gate.
You'll need to pack a punch to deal with those fuel trucks. I've told Hunchback Little Camp Carburetor he can use whatever he needs to put together that massive demolition grill he's been pining for. Assist. It's yours to keep.
I heard you closed a hole in the Great Wall. You should
As you can see, the icon was retrieved. The gods favor us indeed.
There's no way they'll cross.
Looks like they got it locked down tight. Lo and behold, I got the grill ready to install, Saint. Just say the word. To battle, my angel! Let us smite the heathen warmongers! Kaboom! Unholy hordes have been bested! Righteous deed be done! The last of them, they're retreating! We drove them off! The last is rubber!
Get up to you.
Not bad.
I can't believe
Are
we
truly
held them off.
blessed with big
They
skill
won't
and
try
skill.
that again.
Thank you.
We was fools not to trust you, Doom Drifter.
We're safe for now, but the war boys are still out there. How long until another wave comes at us?
Jeet has been hauling sulfur out of our lands to make his powder. I bet him. Puts us in a good deal for bargaining now that he's trading us the wax.
You. I saw you from the rally. You took out all those convoys. Wait till learn to drive over.
When it's calm like this, I get a little jumpy.
What a blast! I'll keep an eye on her.
Hold fire. Please, killer. Please aid us. Your skill's known far and wide. Your winnings in Gastown, legend. You recall what they tried on Gutgash? They tried to kablooey the whole ship up. Now, they plan on more attacks like this. Help us, killer, to find these powder carts and destroy them.
Are you? More tomb flies our way.
Hold on.
Wheel! The wheel! No!
Just 1 second. Dramamine is a requirement to watch me play this. Oh man. Well, you know, think of it if Tanya was playing it, it'd be even worse. And when it comes to driving, hang on just one quick second. I need to switch screens real quick because I'm checking to see if Final Fantasy Origins Stranger in Paradise is installed yet, because that showed up as a rental yesterday from Gamefly. So I'm seeing if it's done. There's an upgrade. Really? There's an upgrade? For this? Probably because it was meant to be on both systems, but there's an upgrade for Origins itself. So I'm guessing it installing got the data or the patch. Now it's doing the actual upgrade thing, but whatever. Over 70 gigs. Good freaking grief. Man, I swear. Anyways, let's see. What are we going back here? Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I may end up going and probably sending it back. I kind of just got it as like a placeholder. A bit. Y'all want some water?
Yeah.
Let's just give it to one person.
I thank you.
And everybody else can can thirst. Yeah, 4 people and gave it to one person. Good grief, you drank half of it, woman. Well, there wasn't any reason to even do that. Like, nothing came out of that. It's like I just gave him the water and that was it. There was nothing else. And there's enemies around. Because the skull popped up. How do I have 5 Thunder Poons left? I just came out of a territory. Hi! Are you kidding me? That thing exploded in midair. It exploded in midair. It didn't even hit any of them. What the heck was that crap? Ah, we got a thingy here to rip off. Let's see if there's anything worth even getting inside of it. There may or may not be, because last time I went in one of these things, there was just a bunch of corpses. That was it. What a load of malarkey. Well, we got stuff in here, that's for sure. Yeah. Alright. Hello, person.
Won the race, huh? Gonna hit the big time, what? And you aim to do it with a fumed-out burnout. Man, Tenderloin ain't been straight since last Blood Ring bat.
Let me help you dig in the dirt for whatever reason. Oh, I got a trophy. Just rewards. Whatever that is. You know what? I'm curious. Let me see what the heck that is. I'm like, what the... I helped the dude dig in the dirt. It's probably like talking to multiple people, helping multiple people. Oh, never mind. Have 5,000 scrap in your inventory. Okay. Oh, look, the next one up is 10,000 scrap in your inventory for scrap collector. So I have to let it build all the freaking way up to that. Just a bit. It's not like overall, you know, throughout the game. No, it's like you have to actually have that within your inventory. That's stupid. Just have it build up over the course of the entire game. I mean, good grief, man. Come on, man. What's that normal? Let's see. One part of your morning that throws off your normal routine. Yeah, that's happened before. Fired up the air fryer, freeze to get some turkey sauces, go for breakfast, and they're all gone. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Tell them kiddos that be eating your foods to go buy your foods. Let's see. That's happened to me a few times before. You know, you try to go and make coffee, and then you forget that there isn't any more. There either isn't any more of the creamer that you yourself have, because Tanya and I have like two different creamers. I mean, sometimes we use the same creamer, but you know, flavors and tastes and sugar-free stuff and all of that. Like, she loves mushrooms. I can't stand mushrooms, but I can eat mushrooms if they're cooked a certain way or if they're sauteed a certain way, I guess you could say. I just want to blow people up in their cars.
We are victorious!
Oh, you want to hit me from behind? I'm going to blow you up from behind. I love the fire physics they got in this and the way that the cars blow up and flip around and everything. I think that's like one of the best things about the game, is just how they have those mechanics work, how they have those physics work. Alright. Don't run over them. We've done that before a few times since playing this in the past. We don't want that to happen again.
I'll spend some quality time with my favorite combustion.
Oh,
the dude ended up giving me scrap last time. That's what that was. Maybe I'll get some from this one.
Speediest wagon I done seen. You beat lightning. Me? I'm gonna use this scrap to construct something as fast one day. Like you.
Yeah, leave the old man some sausage. A man can't get by with sausage alone, or without his sausage. And we all know how you love the sausage. I don't think there was anybody else here to really talk to that had popped up from that previous main mission that I had done. Yeah, I know those are there to blow those up. I was waiting for you to pull that one out. That's what she said. Okay, well, anyways, I'm gonna go see what this whole deal is about. Came to the whole racing situation. R1 evades snipper rifle attacks. Tough. Make sure that Max and the Magnum Opus are well equipped and upgraded before entering. Well, obviously my Magnum Opus is not completely filled out, which sucks. So, dang, that almost feels like in a ways I don't even really need to bother with this until I end up getting everything squared up like I want to. Yeah, because I'd really love to be able to get the V8 story mission, the Big Chief. Well, where in the world is that? Like where there? I don't even see it anywhere on the map. I had been playing this the whole time since it started, and there's nothing there. Wasteland mission. Use hint on history relic photo from Pink Eye. Oh, for crying out loud. History relic photo from Pink Eye. Pink Eye. Oh, these are...
All that water seems wasteful now. That car wouldn't last long out here.
Alright, so... well, obviously it's not telling me anything about...
luxuries.
Telling me anything about which one is for Pink Eye. Unless...
I'll find these landmarks. I'll find the loot.
Well, maybe that's it. Hey, yeah, wherever in the world that is. Probably somewhere around the place where you killed him off at. That would be my guess. Unless it'll just pop up on the map since I looked at it now. Yeah, because there isn't anything else that looks like it's anywhere within the game world. Because the... okay. I mean, there's a lot of things that's upgraded, but definitely not like how I'd want it to be. Clear... yeah. Reduce the threat of Jeet's territory to unlock. Well... wait a minute. Well, good grief, that doesn't give me any boost at all. This one does. This one doesn't. So explain to me why it is that this one is higher on the list than this one is, when that one, I haven't even locked either one of them, and it is showing me clearly that this one actually gives me extra grinding. That don't make no sense. Yeah, because these... oh yeah, body retrievals. But if these body retrievals don't seem like they do anything, it's just a matter of, oh, it's cosmetic. I don't care. I care about form and form over function. I think that's it. Yeah, my Thunderpoon is way up. Got one more to go with this. So I could actually unlock the tire and the harpoon, and it's like right there, like over halfway of being done for Jeet's territory, which means I'd have to take down those friggin' towers. Friggin' open world games and their friggin' towers, I swear. Gosh. Man. Just like that video I sent you yesterday of things that happen in open world games that just need to be over and done with. Now, where exactly was this? I know it was here somewhere. So Jeet's yeah, exactly. Same goes with fetch quests. Same deal. That's one reason why this is like one of those games that you kind of go back to just to be able to play and make some gradual progress if it ends up having stuff like that in it. Because you're like, I want to play something and blow something up. Okay. And then that's it. And then it's like, well, I got what I needed out of that. You know, it's not like... Holy freaking crap. Okay, so being within this territory, there isn't any other towers, so it just has to deal with the freaking minefields. I have not figured out what the heck to do with the friggin' minefields. Like, anytime I would ever go around them, I didn't see anywhere for me to be able to take out the minefields at all. Like, I know you have the dog to do it, but, like, I couldn't see anywhere to be able to use the dog for it. Yeah, exactly. Some random stranger to go get stuff for them. Yeah, exactly. And they can't walk over there and do it for themselves. Could you do this for me? Could you do that for me? No, I can't. I can't do anything for you. Where's the closest one? Well, it's actually right there. So, I'll just go over there then, so I'll be close enough to it. That way I can see what's going on. Probably what it's going to end up wanting me to do is take out all those things before it's even going to liberate that particular part of the map. Yeah, exactly. It's just busy work. It's just like one of the things they also mentioned in the video yesterday, the same thing. Busy work. I can't stand that stuff. If it's not going... Because I dealt with games like that before in the past, and I don't know how in the world I ended up hanging on to playing them. Same way with, like, World of Warcraft, man. I think it was just the overall fact of me getting out and playing with other people, and like, World of Warcraft was probably like the first game that I could think of where I was like truly playing with other people online, in an online world. And I guess that was one of the things that kind of pulled me towards it, was that.
Mines and kabloozies hidden in this region.
But it was like the same thing. Go take this to there. Go kill this many enemies. Go into this dungeon, which the dungeons were cool and interesting because they actually had stories tied to them. And I mean, of course, you know, the other missions you went on as well, but as far as like the overall gameplay, that's what the problem was. See, I don't understand it. Like, I'll go in these things, and I know that there's mines here, but like, where in the world, what do you do? Like, there's nothing that has shown me to do anything to do anything about this area. And every time I've went in there, I've always had to deal with getting blown up. There's nothing around here for me to bother with. See, there's nothing about using the dog. It's stupid to me they even mention anything about the dog, because the dog isn't even in the vehicle with you. The dog doesn't help you with anything except for dealing with mines. I mean, it would have been great if they ended up actually putting the dog in there where he could, like, help you out taking out enemies or something once you get them with fighting. I mean, that would be a huge detriment, especially given the fact of what goes on with the friggin' controls in this thing with me. So, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and look it up here to really find out. Yeah, he's no dog meat, that's right. I'm going to go check and see this real quick, because ever since I had been playing this had been one of the things I never even bothered with because of that aspect of it. Aggravated the mess out of me. And I thought that I could just be able to get by without worrying about it. Hang on a second here. Oh, you just gotta love touchscreens. They gotta screw up everything you're saying every time. And of course, people with larger fingers can't freaking get... I'd have to have some dainty soy boy fingers just to be able to end up putting this stuff in properly. They don't bother to try to have where you can end up extending the screen larger or something, or have it where it's like you can blow up the keyboard and you'd have to scroll just a little bit to get to certain keys, but it would still make the touchscreen and the buttons large enough for you to be able to press them. Who would have ever thought that? Okay, so slowly following the dog is the only way to safely find mines. After finding the explosive, walk close and Max will disarm it. Finding all mines will clean the minefield. It would disappear from the map window. Well, how come it is every single time I've done this and I've ended up going out there, that's happened? Let me check something here real quick. Apparently, there is a video of this, and I need to see exactly what in the crap they did. Because, I mean, there's been many times where I've walked across it, and I mean, of course, yeah, it's showing what happened at the beginning of the friggin' game. Obviously, it happened at the beginning of the game. No kidding. But I'm talking about, like, every single time you come to one. I must have ran into a bug or a glitch or something previously as to the reason why I didn't bother to let that happen for me, is what I'm guessing. Or maybe you have to... Well, I think I may see what's up here. Let's see how this will work. Well, something just wrecked, or whatever it was. Yeah, I wish they'd bring back QWERTY keyboards as well. Like I said, one of the best phones I ever had years ago was one that had a touch screen and a QWERTY keyboard. You just slide the screen up and use it. I love that phone. I rarely ever used a touch screen because, you know, I was just messing around with it to see how it worked for me. But ultimately, I always dealt with the keyboard because it's tactile. And now we got a tactile dysfunction on phones today. So I have to gradually drive across the minefield. Apparently. This is stupid, really. Like, why can't it just, like, I walk around here and just have them pop up on the map or something? I have to drive all the way around this thing just to be able to check these things out? I mean, really? See, like, it's even showing that the dog isn't even there. Yeah, the dog's supposed to help with it, that's true. But, like, the dog isn't even with me. But, like, where is the dog? The dog was with me before. I don't know, is the dog, like, at your friggin' base or something? Do you have to, like, go pick him up to cause that to... I'm gonna go check. Because that wouldn't make any... that doesn't make any sense to me. It's like there's enough room in that friggin' vehicle for a dog to be.
Keep an eye on the car. If you say so.
Dang, you're out of breath, Max. You just got back to your home base. So... Oops. So, okay. Wait. Was this it, or did we come in through there? Okay. Okay, so obviously that's going back out. We'll back up into it. I think this is the only place where you can go to inside of here. Yeah, because... like, there is nothing that's around here to be able to go in anywhere. I think you got attacked here, if I'm not mistaken.
Most infidels fail to recognize the sacred parts of the great spiritual schemes scattered across the hills and valleys. I recognize their scrap as holy treasure.
Well, I don't understand. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. But I'm not messing around with it anymore. I'm tired of wasting time with this. I'm just going to go to something else. Use the dog in Chum's buggy to... Oh, wait a minute. So basically, I have to switch cars to go and do this. I have to switch cars to be able to go out, probably not even have any weapons or anything on me, much less him, to be able to go and take care of these minefields. That's friggin' dumb. That is really dumb. So... obviously that's not it. I figured it would have already been in here for me to be able to use. And there's nothing else here showing for me to be able to pick the car. I guess I have to actually go to an area where the garages might be for me to be able to pick them. I don't know, I guess I'll try that real quick just to see. That is incredibly stupid. That you have to switch out a car just to be able to do that.
Here he is, the savior of Gutgash and his crafty. I trust you'll do the same for us.
Okay, so you got the select a different vehicle. So you gotta pick Chum's buggy is what it is, with the dog in it, to be able to go and do that. So the dog isn't even in there. But I'm guessing he's somewhere there in the back. Yeah, exactly. Like, there's enough space in there for him to do... Because look at this. I don't have anything to defend myself with, except for my shotgun. And even though my shotgun is maxed out, it's still better to have the Thunder Poons to do that with. So... I'm just going to go to one of the closest ones here, and I'm going to see what happens. And if it doesn't do anything... Yeah, okay. Good grief. I don't have any boosts on this thing either.
Quarter cent.
Okay, there's the dog. Alright. Gotcha, boy. Alright, boy. Okay. So... That's an old dog if he sounds like that. Is he pointing towards where they are with which way he moves? That's what it looks like. Gotcha, boy. So, you gotta do this every time in these minefields and defuse a certain amount to be able to... I've never done any of these before, but I'm gonna try it out and see what happens when I do one of them, and then I'm not gonna do any more. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, yeah, so he really points to where they're located, wherever way that he's on the buggy. Threat lowered in his territory. Good. Oh yeah, that really helps. For what I'm trying to go for. That really, really helps. No. Good grief, man, no. So, man, why don't you just have more towers here that I can blow up? It's so simple. Good grief. Yeah, because that's only like the only thing around here that I see is just that. It's just those that need to be taken out to end up lowering the threat around here. And that it went down so slowly too. So I basically, if there's 3 in each one, I got like 12 to take out altogether. Gradually driving around trying to find them with the dog. And they're spaced out so far, you don't even know if you're going to end up getting hit by any enemies. Usually I don't think that I would with the territory's threat being lowered down. I think there's lesser that you have to deal with, so that's probably one reason why it would be good to do the minefields after you've done any for everything else within the region to try to avoid a lot of conflict when you're using the friggin' buggy. But holy crap, dude. No. If it was just me going out there and going after like one mine in the area, that would be fine for me. But I'd like to just run over it and have it automatically do its thing. It's like, let's get out, let's press a button, hold it down, let's see a cutscene, and then let it go through. No. I can't stand when games do that. I mean, if you do it once or twice, okay. You know, it's immersive. But the fact that it does it like that constantly is doesn't matter how short it is. It's there. It's just there. Well, I'm gonna go check this down here. Because at least I would end up giving some kind of upgrade to the base, and I think I don't know what kind it is, though. Just a good old boy. Never meaning no harm. Holy crap, is this one of those areas I went to beforehand years back and I couldn't figure out how to get up there? Either it was around the area that was like filled with idiots. Or I could be incredibly wrong and realize that it is a buzzard territory. Yep.
Sit tight.
Of course I will. If you have to leave me here.
Unless you want to come with me. Might not want to use that thunderpoon down here, though. At least not while I'm near. Hey, guys. Get out on the floor. You're gonna lay down there, you're gonna take it, you're gonna like it. So I finished Dick Tracy last night. It was good. I mean, like I said, the main two things that really stand out from, I mean, I hated the fact that Madonna was in it, because that woman looks like an alien now. But especially with her and her NFT that she's got out there of a tree growing out of her vag. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But what the heck? Where are you? I knew you were behind me. Oh crap! I didn't hit the button fast enough. But I mean, the color palette and the fact of them utilizing those graphic novel style backdrops, I thought was really cool. Had a real Roger Rabbit kind of feel to it. I mean, it wasn't animated like in Roger Rabbit, but it still looked really cool. Well, there was some parts of the environment that were animated. There was some of it. Yeah, yeah. You know, obviously, like, way back when, she was somewhat attractive, but that was way back when, and this is now. And probably the same way she was back then, she's the same way she is today, if not worse, and it's just, oh my goodness gracious. She seriously looks like an alien. Okay, well, that was easy peasy lemon squeezy for the most part. But, you know, I don't even care. I'm going to go and try to do this anyways. I'm going to try to do it, and I'm going to see what happens. And I'll just make a save before I do it, which I don't know. I think I could probably end up quitting the mission, or it would start me back before the mission if I couldn't get through it, so. Where Sin City got his palette idea from. Yeah, I would say so.
I hear the outcry got all twinkling again.
Of course, there was another movie that was pretty cool. The only problem was that I hadn't seen it in a while. But have you ever seen Cool World that had Brad Pitt in it? That one had an interesting animated style, especially given the fact of it being like a Roger Rabbit-ish, you know? Which I really wish there was more movies that would come out like that. Not with frickin' CG. I want the way that it was way back when, with Roger Rabbit, with Cool World, with Dick Tracy, stuff like that. Not this asinine CG crap that you don't know if it's going to look good or not, or just look even more fake than it did way back when. Yeah. See, that's just sick. She's pretty much making herself out to be a total whore. Really. Doing stuff like that. And no, folks, saying whore isn't a cuss word or a bad word. I mean, it does depend on how you use it, obviously. It's actually stating a woman of ill repute because of her actions.
I'm ready to race.
Excellent. Tonight, we race!
And tonight I probably fail, but we'll see what happens, because I don't care about doing those frickin' minefields. If I get it, fine. If I don't, oh well.
Showtime. Come on. Go.
Christmas Tree Man. It's like a Mega Man enemy.
Wastelanders, lowly specks, and big wigs alike.
Oh yeah, she actually is. Oh yeah, I know what you're saying. I mean, in terms of people who didn't know if she was really like that or not, that didn't follow her. Those characters all moved at the same time.
Delish fixin' for our piping hot mixin'. The teasing, the pleasing, the concubine. Oh!
Well, hello, nurse.
All these riches still have but one keeper. Our beloved champion, Stagno!
He needs to brush his teeth. Holy crap, I thought that was a tranny chick for a second. Which it wouldn't surprise me in this world.
But alas, a champion's fortune and his life can be fleeting. But tonight, there shall be a reckoning for your benefit and his own. A daring warrior has issued a challenge. He vowed to snatch the crown, the car, and the concubine from our champion. I give you Mighty Boy.
Mighty Boy.
It is time to let the people know, and the blood flow.
Hans, what we got?
Got the old thunder tip corn, big hunk of ammo. No mas.
That gonna be enough.
Sophie, you just pick the targets, real boy.
Ah, crap. Why would you focus on the one that's already blown up, you stupid friggin' game? Oh, for crying out loud.
Ready to fire.
Oh my goodness gracious, really? Oh my freaking goodness, this stupid friggin' car and these friggin' car physics. Oh my, I'm gonna throw this controller in the friggin' trash. Really, man, like, where in the world did everybody go? Like, there's no way they could have gotten that far ahead of me unless I had actually blown a lot of them up. I know there was like a couple of them that were still around, but... Come on. Oh, of course, yeah, the moment I get ready to do it, I swear, this is some bullshit, dude. This is one reason why I just hate racing in games. I hate racing. I have always hated racing. Racing games suck. I mean, I realized there was going to be some stuff like this in here, but I was hoping it was just going to be optional, but still it wasn't. Well, somehow. How many of these guys are going to pop out of the friggin' woodwork? Come on, you whore. Oh, now it wants to actually home in on them. Really? Now it wants to home in. Did I end up going down a different route?
Give me a mark.
Oh my gosh. Why in the heck is my stuff on fire? Like, I haven't even really wrecked a lot. Oh my freaking goodness, man. Get out of the way.
Ready to fire.
For the love of all that is holy. Alright, screw it. I don't even give a crap. This friggin' controller's a piece of shit too. Like, it's being friggin' retarded on this game, and I think that might be one reason why this was happening to me like it was. Alright. I just beat the shit out of that other controller, and I'm gonna rip it apart and throw it in the damn trash. Fuck you, Sony. You make shitty hardware. Anyways. Let's see. Yeah, the first Rage game ended up having some pretty good racing in it. I did a little bit of it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, with the friggin' crap they had that was going on with... I don't understand, man. I don't understand. As many times as people go and complain about these things that they put in these games that obscure your vision, like it's supposed to be immersive, like it's supposed to put you in the game. No, it doesn't, you freaking retards. You can't see shit. Stop doing it. It is stupid. It doesn't amplify anything except for the fact of it blinding me more for me not being able to see what in the hell's going on the freaking screen. You know, it's just like, there's still game developers that do that, and they can't get the friggin' point. Stop doing it. Good grief. It's like my teacher said back in the frickin' 7th grade, this is not a hard concept. And if a 7th grade teacher can tell me something about a fact of life, then the freaking game developers can do it too. Good grief. Yeah, sorry about that. Everything was going fine with me in the game in and of itself, but
It's no use. Sorry.
I didn't even know how long I was supposed to go when it came to that. But, I mean, it was kind of cool that the Thunderpoons were still filling back up again. You know, it's not like I was just running out of them or anything like that, but regardless, clearly I don't have high enough defense on my car for it to be able to withstand that. But you know, I'm kind of wondering, since I switched out controllers here now, if it might be possible that maybe it might not do that, because I kind of feel like maybe it is.
I'm ready to race.
So I'm just gonna check this out once more. If it doesn't do it, then it doesn't do it. Yeah, skip this. We already know.
Stank gum. T-Ride's big, and that cart has fight.
Hans, what we got?
Got the old thunder tip pong, big hunk of ammo. Don't last.
That gonna be enough.
Will be. You just pick the targets, little boy.
I wish it would just blow them all up. That would be great.
Give me a mark. Ready to fire.
My poon's ready. My poon's ready. That's exactly what Madonna says. My poon's ready. Yeah, I knew I was going to go across that. Get out of the frickin' way. Although I guess that's what they're really there for, is like they're not attacking you or nothing, but I think it's supposed to be that, I think maybe you have to finish it within that amount of time. And these guys are just getting in your way is all, is what it is. Like, there really isn't any real reason that I can think of to have my really? Honestly, though, it's kind of like what Tanya was dealing with, one of her controllers with it drifting. And I think she got it fixed. Well, no, she did buy a new one. I forgot all about that. And I don't think she's dealt with the other one since. But you know how it is. Some gamers go and blame things on the controller or the game and all that stuff. But this is like a legitimate thing. We'll see what happens. I swear, something so simple. You know what? I wonder if I can... Never mind. I was wondering if I could change stuff out. Change stuff out in the garage while I was driving. Like, with my tires. Because... let's go this way. already this way anyways. One of the things that I always make sure that I never do whenever I'm in anything that's timed is I never look at the time limit. I never do. Because that will always throw me off my game, for lack of a better word. Always will. I won't be able to pay attention to what's happening if I'm looking at a timer. It will not work. Because it's just going to distract me. Really? That really didn't hit? Maybe it did and I did. Oh yeah, that's great. That's just great. Ah, shoot. Come on, man. Can't get close enough. Oh my freaking goodness. Let's get retarded. This freaking controls, man. Of this friggin' car. And they all seem like they come out of the same area, too. Oh my gosh, this thing cannot control for jack squat. Everything was going fine up until this point. And this dude is like, I don't know how far ahead of me. Just friggin' grief. Well, I made it farther than what I did, but I'm not going to be dealing with this until I level up my car a little bit more. So, yeah. I mean, one thing's for sure is that I got farther than before with what I did, but I really do believe that the controller over there was what ended up causing that to happen previously. But anyways, I don't know why it started back in there again. I thought it was going to put me back outside of the thing. But anyways, it's almost close time for me to get ready to go to work in an hour and a half anyway, so I'm just going to stop right now and get something to eat. But yeah, I'm just going to have to level up the car some more before I end up taking this on. So, yet another game that's going to take years for me to finish because of the fact that some of the content in it I don't feel like doing. Just to be able to get my... This is probably one of the longest games that I could think of that has ever put like so much opposition in front of me to be able to try to complete something, to get something done, and that's probably a reason why I haven't finished it. So, but yeah, I appreciate you coming out, and I will talk at you later. No sense of saying later taters, because there's only one tater in the stream.